Let's take a look at one of our favorite cryptos, Dogecoin. Alright guys, this is the daily chart and the data I have is to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on December the 29th. Doge is struggling today, trading at around 17.2 cents or down almost 2%. Volume continue to be the biggest problem that I see. It's almost like there is absolutely no momentum at all. It's really unfortunate because if we look at the past 3 weeks, there were these two very good catalysts. The first one was when Elon tweeted Tesla would be accepting Doge for payment for some of their merchandise. That caused the price to spike up, volume pick up. But then after that, it seemed like Doge have a hard time to retain any gain. A few days after that, the Dogecoin Foundations released their first trail map. And that was supposed to be a really good news. Price bounced up a little bit, but Doge just had a rough time retaining any gain. Right now, the price is trading even lower than prior to the time that the foundation released their trail map. And worse than that, right now, Doge is trailing the 10 days moving average. And we all know that in order for Doge to stage any sort of run up in price, it has to be able to stabilize over this 10 days. So there's no doubt in the short term, Doge has plenty of headwind that it has to overcome. However, I am a little bit more optimistic about 2022. That is assuming the Dogecoin Foundation can actually get off their behind and implement the 8 projects that they listed in the Dogecoin trail map. So this is the first time since the inception of Dogecoin that the foundation actually came up with some sort of a roadmap, but they are calling this a trail map right now because what we're seeing here is more or less just a preliminary or like a summary of a brainstorming session. And out of this brainstorming session, they came up with these 8 possible projects. That's why we do not see any details relating to this project, as well as any timeline or commitment as to when this project would be done. But the 8 projects that they are looking at potentially working on is a makeover for the Dogecoin website. The second project is Live Dogecoin and then Dogecoin Standard. And then the next 4 projects, pretty much just a line item. There's no detail yet. Dogecoin Keyring, Radio Doge, styling plus radio notes for remote locations. And then this is a proposal which is community staking and then a partnership for point of sale. The first project involves the complete overhaul of the Dogecoin webpage, which would include Dogepedia, a compilation of frequently asked questions about the meme coin. The redesign would be followed by the construction of Lab Dogecoin, a library that would allow anyone to create Doge compliance products without needing to know the deeper specifics of crypto functions. This is really good. Third project is the creations of the Dogecoin Standard, which would lower the difficulty barrier for potential developers in hopes of seeing a rise in the number of developers moving over to Dogecoin. The fourth project is the launch of the Gigawatt project, which would allow developers to seamlessly integrate Doge transactions into their platform the same way they would otherwise distinguish payment providers. So the primary focus behind the roadmap is to figure out a way to improve the utility or adoption rate of the Dogecoin technical platform. I think that's a great idea because more people adopting this platform means that the Dogecoin token would become more valuable. There's one item that I would love to see as part of this roadmap is some sort of a marketing strategy to attract and provide some sort of incentive for developers to build their applications on top of this library. That would definitely speed up the adoption rate. But anyway, the Dogecoin trail map is a good first step. What I'm looking forward to is for the foundations to refine this and come up with a detailed roadmap that would include detailed descriptions as well as resources and specific timeline as to when they think this project could be completed by, because each of this could potentially be a major catalyst that could help the price of Dogecoin. So I really hope that the 8 projects that they are planning to undertake as part of the roadmap would create excitement within the Dogecoin community, and then we would see the momentum pick up, because to be honest, like it or not, the momentum has been dropping. I still remember back around the April-May time frame, almost every week we hear something good news regarding to Dogecoin. Either a business accepting Doge for payment or Elon tweet, but lately we haven't heard much. And even when Elon tweeted, that did not even create the kind of momentum that we saw in the past. So hopefully the Dogecoin foundations would get off their behind and get this thing up and running soon. Because the longer they delaying that, the more problem Dogecoin is going to have. Like it or not, Dogecoin was doing great earlier part of the year because there wasn't that much competition. Shiba Inu at that time was not even a major factor. And now Shiba Inu, they are doing really good. They have a clearly defined roadmap. If Doge does not do something quick, I am afraid it could eventually become irrelevant. We definitely do not want to see Dogecoin becomes the MySpace of cryptocurrency. I hope that is not going to be the case. In the short term, on the 4-hour chart, Doge is definitely facing heavy resistance at around 19.5 cents. Also, right now, Doge is trading below the 10 days moving average, which is right at around 18 cents. So there's a very good possibility that we could potentially see the price retrace and retest its prior low of 16 cents. But I do expect buying support at 16 cents, because if we look at the past, every time when it tested the 16 cents, buy a step in and the price bounce right back up. So I don't expect those to break down. So in the near term, I expect those to trade within the tight range of around 16 cents to 19.5 cents. We're probably not going to see any major movement in the price of Dogecoin in terms of an upward direction until we hear some news relating to the SpaceX Doge 1 project. And that's it for this video. And don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at Vietmaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.